Welcome back to more Summoners War Monster Strategies. Today we're going to be looking at the Water Warbear Dagora. So Dagora is another rather interesting monster. He is actually good. He is. Not as well used as, the Ramagos, of course, the Wind Warbear. But this guy still has a really good use, and that is to be able to solo Flame on Volcano because of his nice skill setup in addition to being a water element. But yeah, he is used by a lot of players, although not everybody, especially if you have a better Famon farmer, because he is not the best Famon farmer. But let's talk about his stats. Dagora has 11,850 HP, an attack power of 417, and a defense power of 604 with 102 speed. So as you can see, the stats are overall superior, more HP, more defense, and more attack than Ramagos, but due to the skills, he is not as useful as Ramagos, although he is still pretty freaking good. Let me talk about him. Thrash. Thrashes the enemy, inflicting damage proportionate to your max HP. The attack has a 50% chance to reduce the enemy's attack each by 25%. Typo by come to us, of course, 50% chance reduce. No, to reduce. But yeah, that's the first skill. Second skill is the same one as Ramagos, that would be Crouch. Recovers your HP by 30% and increases defense for 2 turns. And the third skill, Spirit's Will, as a passive, revives with 30% of HP at the last dying breath. Using the power of Unbreakable Will, reusable 9 turns, and you can, I believe it's -3 cooldowns with skill ups. Okay, so he can revive, and he can keep reviving quite often if you have his cooltime at the lowest and good sustain. Also, he has a leader skill, by the way, increases the HP of ally monsters by 15%. Alright, so now that you've seen the skills, let's talk about the runes. The runes, everybody just goes all energy with HP. I don't know about everybody, there are exceptions, but from what I've seen, from the monster debate to online threads and whatever, most people say this, because you have to make him tanky. The reason why you would make him this tanky with the runes, is because you want to buff up his first attack and, just give him more sustain overall. But yeah, it's really all just energy. 6 energy, HP percentage in slots 2, 4, and 6. For substats, you want to go maybe some resistance, but mostly HP as well, and that's it, HP and resistance. And very basic monster to rune, very basic. Okay, so as far as his strategies, I've told you about what he can do somewhat. He is good for soloing, being able to solo and farm Famon, So that's why, give him really good tanky stuff because this will buff up Thrash. The more HP he has, the stronger Thrash becomes. Also, the more HP he has, the more he can survive, and, that's pretty obvious. So, there really isn't much else to say about this guy. Overall, review of him would be to, well, you could keep him if you need a farmer, for Famon, and, to get the monsters up there, train him up. But, even though he is a good one, he is not the best because he's a rather slow farmer. He is a slow Famon farmer. There are better ones eventually. So, that's why, I don't know, even though people do like him, and I like him too, even though I don't have one anymore, but I use him for a while. But yeah, even though I like him, he's not extremely amazing, he is great, don't get me wrong, he is great, but he's not like one of those freaking OP monsters, nothing like that. So, I guess because of that, some people would say, yeah, keep him forever, 6-star him, all that, and if you want to do it, go ahead, you'll have a nice, great farmer for life. But other people say, just focus on some other monsters like nukers and healers and whatever, team healers, So, it's really up to you. This monster is a hard one to say if you should 6-star it or not, because some people eventually end up not using him, but others use him forever. So, it just depends on your situation, it does. That's really all I can say. But anyway, go ahead and leave a comment, about your rune setup, if you have had some successes with this guy, go ahead and leave a comment, and everybody will appreciate that, I'm sure. Thank you for watching, and goodbye everybody, and as always, until next time.